All right, we are live with a one shot because I felt bad that we didn't have much Pathfinder in the last 2 weeks or so.
I
So
feel
trying to
like
make it work.
three, actually maybe 4 weeks, honestly, since last we played.
Yeah, it does feel like forever. I don't know the actual timing, but yeah, I'll believe it. So today you are playing an elf sent to hunt Alluvial Arden. He has been a wanted person for the elves for the past 20 ish years. The elves work slowly since they live longer, so they're not in a rush to do things. So,
Haste make waste.
yeah, and the reason you're a high ranking elven warrior, you've known all about this. So, the history of this is this alluvial person, along with his comrades, interfered in some elven mission some odd 20 years ago on Two Fang Island, which is an island full of vampires, werewolves, and stuff like that. They were in the midst of a civil war. They requested the elves' aid in this civil war, specifically Natalia, the queen of the vampires now, specifically asked for their help to deal with the rabble while she dealt with some priority targets. They agreed, but the elves had a secret mission that they wanted to do. They had their own reasons to help.
Of course.
Um, they sent an elite squad of 5 elves into the island secretly to recover an imprisoned elder elf wizard. Mechanically speaking, you would understand this to be a 20th level wizard who allegedly had been imprisoned, had been tortured, and has lost his mind over the years. And he was literally like mind. I don't know the word for it. He was basically he had no mind of his own anymore,
He
and
was broken.
they just wanted to bring him home basically,
Yeah.
and they didn't want to tell anyone about it because for the same reason that he's been imprisoned is that the current civil war slash new ruler of the island was using him for their own using his magics for their own will, obviously nefarious things. So they didn't want to let anyone know about this because it's obviously basically a free level 20 wizard at your disposal if you can control him to do things for you. So they
Yeah,
wanted
like
to
that is basically having your own nuke. Like,
exactly. It was basically like having a nuke, and didn't want to let Natalia know about this because they didn't want to tempt her with trying to claim the nuke for herself. And this is one of the elves, so they wanted to return him home safely and under their care after this. So they did so. They succeeded. However, Aluvial and his adventuring party had stumbled across the elven party as they were retreating the island. Um, in a mix of happenstance, Alluvial ended up dominating one of the elves, which isn't terrible. But his reasoning was that he was nervous that these mysterious elves might turn on them, and he wanted one to help them if they needed to fight all of the other elves. But once because they were basically they shared an escape of the island. So Alluvial dominates one of these elves, unknowns to anyone else, even his own party. So one of these elves are dominated basically under his control. They get into a boat to go back to the main ships from the island. This elf remains under his domination. Once they get to their own ships, Alluvial keeps the domination on because dominate person lasts a day per level, and at this
yep.
point they were I don't know what level, but it lasts multiple days. So he left it on, and he would periodically search the elf's mind for information or whatever he wanted. The elves are not foolish in this regard. They have detect magic wards on all over their land, and once this elf returned home, they immediately knew he was enchanted, or he was dominated. Basically, they figured it out very quickly, and they didn't dispel it. They left it on and just kept him isolated. Slash, they tried to make it so that he wouldn't get any information should he peruse their mind. This was sort of it's almost like entrapment. Like they were kind of like, oh, who dominated him? We could dispel it, but let's leave it on to see what this person does. If they dispel it right away, that would look better for the person. Or if they leave it on, it's clearly they had some nefarious intent or something, possibly.
Was it like, what are they trying to gain with this? Was it like,
exactly?
If it was just for this, like, maybe a precaution thing. Who knows? It's like, no, it's the full duration. They also seem to potentially keep looking. Who knows?
Exactly. So they decided to leave it on and keep him somewhat isolated or somewhat able to not betray their people, basically.
Yeah.
And they realized the person left it on for full duration. And after some investigation, just backtracking who they last interacted with, the last spellcaster was this Aluvial person. The elves sought means to prosecute. Well, initially the elf that was possessed or dominated had the elves have an old laws in place that each individual elf can seek the permission of the current monarch or king or whatever to seek out their own personal revenge / justice for some wrongdoing that they were done to them. And the Elven King allowed this elf to do so. He wanted to go challenge Aluvial to a duel to settle this because he beguiled his mind and he took great offense to this. So he did this. He tried to fight Aluvial, and the fight was interrupted by the rest of the party, basically. And they basically ended up having a conversation about it. And they basically had two options in front of them. Set up a predetermined time to duel, aka a more like honorable situation, or submit yourself to trial in the Elven lands. Aluvial did not want to do the trial as he felt it would have been rigged against him. It's in the Elven lands and Elven laws that he would be doing a trial against. And so he picked a predetermined duel, although he was quite opposed to it because he believed he was in the right and didn't deserve any recourse for what he did, because he said it was all defensive and precautionary and he didn't hurt anyone. And the duration being left...
but why have the entire duration on, right? Like,
well, I mean, here nor there, he felt that wasn't a big deal, and they thought it was a big deal, basically. So, basically, they sent an elven ambassador, this happened in Argarthia, to the kingdom of Argarthia to talk to the queen, to get their approval for this. And essentially, while talks were underway, the party kind of had their own little internal conflict about this whole situation, and Aluvial ended up going his own way, and as you'll find out from this whole mission briefing, he ended up joining the Moroccan assassins and working for them. And now, what's triggered all this is the kingdom of Argarthia has fallen into chaos. They are in civil war. The queen is rumored to have been killed, and Aluvial's former party members are rumored to now run things in that country. So the elves have heard about all this, and they believe it is now the time, since there's no past deal that's been able to be maintained about all this. It's now time to seek their own justice for this individual, as they don't believe anyone will bring him to justice, since he's no longer with the Argarthians. He's somewhere. He's become an assassin of sorts. And the elves are also very big on life, and taking of a life is a big deal for them. And this guy's basically gone around, just started killing people willy-nilly for contract, for money. He's offended the elves. They believe now they have the just right to take him out any means necessary.
Nice.
So yeah, that's the kind of backdrop of all this that you know about. So you personally, in character now, are being summoned by the king of the elves himself. You probably have been here for most of your life. You're full elf, so you could have been adventuring out at one point, but within the last 20 years, 25 years or so, there has been a call for all elves to return home as the land of Manabe has become war turned, and um, the elves fear for their own safety. So they want all their strongest warriors back home to defend their land. There used to be no. We can go to the world map for a little second here. So we are in Abscondriel. There used to be no walls surrounding the city. It used to just be an open forest that any person could visit. Within the last 30 years, 25 years, these walls have been erected, the gates magically protected, and no non-elf, not even half-elves, are permitted to come within the gates without permission, of course. People can come in, but it's rare you guys would see any non-elf visitor here. Elves are obviously, of course, free to leave. There are elves without all over the continent that didn't want to come home and aren't being forced to.
Plus, trade is still important, so that might still happen from time to time.
Yeah, there still is some trade that happens, but I mean that's not any of your concern.
No.
If you notice here, there is like a little dock that they do. Take in trade. They usually don't allow traders to come in. They go out, trade, come back, kind of thing.
Of course, yes. They won't be allowed into the city itself, but
you would have seen a non-elf every once in a while. People still are permitted to come in, but they obviously there's like a strict approval
special
process.
cases.
Yeah, special cases. So with walls erected and a more preservation mindset, you are summoned to the Crystal Castle of the Elven King.
Do you want me to give you just a quick background of my character? Basically, the
Sure.
idea that I have with him.
Sure.
He is an assassin, and specifically in this case, he actually works for the royal family. He has a name that is just Gra, which for Ellen means shadow. He has long since ago thrown away his old name. He is not a royal shadow, and he serves no one but the royal family. What they want will be done, no matter the cost.
That's convenient that you made that story, as the elves in the past have sanctioned not assassins, but powerful warriors that forsake their original name and assume a more of a title. You would have known of this person. He was referred to as the Elroth. He was sent to kill vampires. There have been many Elroths, so over the ages, it's kind of like someone assumes the title as the other one dies. So it's very similar to, I guess, your situation. So the royal family would indeed need of services of these powerful assassins to, in only the most dire circumstances, need to take someone out where there's no other option left. So you being called, you know that this is a last effort to resolve some sort of conflict. You've always been assured your targets, however few they've been. I don't know how old you imagine your elf to be.
He is 160. He is still considered young, but he is getting up there in the years.
So if you're only 160, you probably would only had one or two, maybe two targets in the past that you've dealt with. So you know being called in here is like a once in a century kind of thing. It's someone or something is very...
At least official contracts. He does also protect the royal family, but he does that without the king's knowing.
Sure.
In his kind of way.
Sure.
You're basically saying he's lawful evil, so he does nothing that will harm the Elven Kingdom. But if you see someone that might be a threat, the Zelda King needs to know.
Sure. As far as the king is concerned, then you've only been called to dispose of maximum 2 people before. So yeah, you know being called in here, this is like sort of a last effort, last option. They don't usually require or request your services in this manner. So you get called in. As you know, the king doesn't have a king's guard. You elves are treated as the most trustworthy of people. He is just up top on his throne. You are free to approach as you see fit, and there are no. I mean, he
Is
does have
there a staircase up to his throne?
yeah.
So like where he
There's
so
a staircase that goes up.
Shadow will stay at the end. He does not
Yeah,
step
most
up on
people
the
stay at the
staircase.
bottom and converse, but I mean, you could walk up if you want. But
Yeah.
it's
He
well
stays
known that the
there,
king is a high-level spellcaster that is not afraid of people.
of course. But no, it
But
is
of
a
course,
sign of respect from him, and also he is his master. He will not get close to him unless asked. So he
yeah.
stays at the end. He takes his kneel, and he does not look at him either. He keeps his eye to the ground.
You will know people in your order or your title. There are others like you, and they are given the same task as you, so you know they are probably watching from the shadows, protecting the king and his, maybe they call it arrogance, but they like to make sure he's safe, as you would know. So you would know if you tried something, you'd be facing other people like you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, as you enter his throne room and you kneel before the staircase, keeping your eyes down, he clears his throat and he says, "None of that's necessary. I call upon you in our moment of need. I call upon you to deliver justice. Please
Who might
rise."
lead me to see, Your Highness?
There's a most foul half-breed named Aluvial Arden. He has transgressed on the elves some time ago, and he has become an assassin of the barbaric type in Morocco, in Maldonia. He takes
see.
contract for coin, not concerned of the validity of his targets. If they are good, bad, he cares not as long as coin changes hands. We have taken time to learn of his secrets, as our last encounter with him proved quite challenging. He is a powerful weaver of spells. He employs tricks of immortality that we have deciphered and wish to pass this knowledge on to you to eliminate him for once and for all. He believes himself clever as he travels the world as an astral projection. I don't know if you're familiar with this spell, but it essentially projects oneself onto the astral plane. And once there, you may return to the material plane as your own astral projection. He leaves his body. While doing this, your body is left in a suspended animation state, vulnerable. He hides it well and assumes this astral projection state that is indiscernible from mundane eyes, and does his work under the pretense of being unkillable. Should he be killed in that form, he simply returns to his normal physical form. There are several ways or several weaknesses of this that we've discovered. When one does this, there is an invisible silver tether that one can trace to the astral copy. If this tether is destroyed, it won't kill him, but it would severely injure him. The second is to locate where his body is and kill it. Kill his physical body while he is in his astral form. We will leave you to choose how you want to go about this. How you think best to do this. We've located where he hides his physical body. He keeps it obviously well guarded and protected, but we are assuming a man of your talents could infiltrate this area and perhaps dispose of him this way. If you prefer to traverse to the astral plane to locate his silver tether and disrupt that, we can aid in that as well if you choose to go that route. Although that may prove more difficult as they are unknown creatures you may encounter in the astral plane.
There has not been a place where I have not been able to get into, my king. Plus, I see it more fitting that he dies where he thinks he is safest.
We are sure that he has some manner of alert to alert him if someone infiltrates, unless you're able to deceive even the magical detections. We assume if you get to a certain point, he will show up to defend his body, of course. The king kind of waves a hand, and an elf kind of pops out and comes to you and hands you a scarab, which I will drag to your sheet now. This obviously doesn't count to your wealth by level.
Yeah,
He, as the scarab is being presented to you, he keeps talking as the scarab is handed to you. Aluvial is, as we found out, might be a little bit obvious, a follower of Forno, the god of death and destruction. We've seen on a number of occasions he's been granted powers that this amulet, this necklace, this scarab should protect you from. He employs many death magics that, should your fortitude fail you, you'd be instantly killed. This scarab will indeed protect you, however.
that is most helpful, my lord, as I have never been strong of body. I'm an 8.
We figured a man of your talents would make use of this item. As well, if you would, what kind of armor are you wearing? You're just wearing a spider silk bodysuit.
I have very little strength, John.
Yeah, if you would disarmor yourself, we will be placing an enchantment on your armor before you leave. It will allow you to detect magic at will.
My lord, as you may know, my eyes has always been one of my biggest gifts. Basically, John.
Can you detect magic at will already?
My eyes are quite special. I have face-sighted and blended view.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Dark. Fey sighted. To some elves with Fey heritage, magic is visible, presence they have known their life. These elves can detect magic, conjure spell-like ability. Never mind. It seems like you are well suited for this, then.
Yes. Now, okay. I might have to make one change, John. Because basically, I was like, okay, I might not need magical, like, able to dissemble magical traps. It's like, oh, he's a shaman and stuff like that. Now it sounds like, no, I actually would need the ability to...
No, they let you know there won't be magical traps. There'd just be... He basically, I was implying there's probably alarm spells that you want to try to avoid alerting him.
Okay.
And the manner of protections are going to be actual, like, creatures or things like that, not like traps. He's not a trap person. He can't make traps.
Okay. I have ways around that as long as we aren't too close, you know. It's quite hard to hear when I kill people.
Yeah, they'll let you know that they've scouted out his location. They've seen these creatures known as shadow demons that roam his estate. It's a shadowy bat-winged demon that has teeth and claws and have and they're like just like an outsider, dark, evil creature. They have DR to cold iron or good, so I'm assuming you can somehow overcome that. They're incorporeal.
I will make some changes. Because currently, I mean,
They are weak to sunlight,
Yeah.
if you're able to make use of that.
Cold iron, that also means... No, not mithril, because that's the funny thing. Mithril actually wouldn't work.
Yeah, cold
What
iron are
is the...
good.
Yeah. Good. Oh, and what is the price of cold iron? Because I might just say they are
I
made of
think it's
cold
pretty
iron,
cheap,
but
yeah.
yeah, but it's more. I also think it has a negative, doesn't it?
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't. For some reason I thought you suffered penalties using cold iron weapons.
No. I think a
Okay,
creature who's not supposed to touch it does, but
okay, but it also so magical effect is 2,000. Okay, so I'll toss one
you don't have to
resistance
consider
away.
it part of your wealth. You just can make the
Okay,
cold iron.
cool.
So yeah, they let you know that of course incorporeal creatures, they are immune to crits and precision-based damage, such as sneak attack. So you may want to, unless the attacks are made using a weapon with a ghost touch special weapon quality. So they can, there is a consumable that can give you ghost touch. I think it's like Ghost Blanch or something. They can of course give you this Weapon Blanch Ghost Salt. I think it's only good for one hit though. When rubbed onto a weapon that is placed over a hot flame for a full round, Ghost Salt melts and forms a temporary coating on the weapon. The blanching gives the weapon the ability to do full damage to incorporeal creatures, even if the weapon itself is non-magical. An application of the Ghost Salt remains effective until the weapon makes a successful attack.
Yeah. I might also just say instead of agile. You say okay, so if they go touch, they can still be sneak attacked.
I believe so.
Please make sure of that, because then I will just drop agile and just make them ghost touch instead.
But then won't you lose your dex to damage or something? Or what does Agile do?
Yeah, but I, well, okay, I need to think about this. I'm not gonna be able to sneak attack them anyways. Is the thing though, because I will be alone. So sneak attack them will like never really work anyways.
True. I don't know if you had something that just like gave you sneak attack.
I can, yeah, can I feint them? I don't know if that works. Yeah, that might be the best way. I'm not guessing it's like an action light to apply this thing.
Yeah, full round action. It's basically something you would be doing before combat. You wouldn't be
Yeah.
doing this in combat.
Oh, of course not. I think we'll just go with that instead.
Yeah, so normally they would just take half damage from magic weapons, but if you're Ghost Touch, you'll do full damage. And yeah, so you would get precision damage and crits if you're using a Ghost Touch. But if you just use a magic weapon, you'll just do 50% damage. If you're so you can just
Yeah, because then on top of it, yeah. So at least I get bad at the eye with this. Oh, it's really like to think of this. Do we know how? Okay, do we know how tough these things are to deal with?
yeah, you can out of character look up the stat block if you want. They'll tell you everything you want to know about these.
What are they called, you said?
Shadow demons.
Shadow Demon Pathfinder. 59 HP. Yeah, DR10, so definitely that's needed. Where is it that I see special? Could we not have special senses?
What's that?
Oh no, they don't. They only have dark vision and perception.
Mm-hmm.
Which, of course, I have some ways to potentially just ignore them as well.
Yeah, if they can't detect you somehow.
I have some potion of invis and I have ninja tricks. to be in this for a few rounds.
Yeah, they can't.
But the thing is, just I need to really think, because 59 HP, and that's average. Do I lose that damage? Basically, I would lose 7 damage on my main and 4 on my offhand from stats. But if I'm fighting these things, I will at least deal full damage always, instead of only 1 attack. Ooh, and they do go after I actually touch AC.
Yeah. He is a min-max character. He employed one of the strongest creatures he can control and summon. Unfortunately.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
While you're thinking about that, they'll give you the last bit of details they know about Aluvial. They know that he has been known to make use of wall spells. It's one of his favorite. He likes to change the terrain to his advantage with stone walls and fire walls and thorn walls and all these things. Other than that, he also, because they believe he's immune, so just so you know, they believe he's immune to poison, as he frequently would stinking cloud himself and be fine and kill his enemies in the clouds.
Well, that goes one of my strategies.
Yeah, do not try to
I had
poison him.
D2s prepared. The base my idea was like, oh, well, I can't kill him immediately. He will slowly stop dying unless you can make those saves. Okay. Can't be poisoned.
Yeah, he will likely, if he's caught in a closed area with you, he will likely try to stinking cloud you for sure. Because that obscures sight, and it is deadly if you're stuck in it.
I'm just gonna take that off. So okay, 10 grams to left. I need to actually see if I might be able to just afford actually adding Ghost Touch to a weapon. Magical weapon. What is it for the plus third one? Ooh, yes! I can. Okay, yes. Okay, then I'll just do that.
And yeah, they let you know, just a reminder about the shadow demons, that they have the ability to shadow blend. They assume, unless you want to do this during the day, that they can disappear into the shadows as a move action, effectively becoming invisible. So you have to have keen eyes to spot them in the night.
Yeah, I don't. Are there any magical item that allows you to see in this?
Yeah, there's a very expensive item that gives you permanent true sight. That's the one.
Well, I wouldn't need true sight, just see invis would be enough.
I don't know about seeing this. But it does last 10 minutes per level. And if you plan on doing this mission within an hour or so, one of their wizards can just cast this on. Oh, wait, it's personal spell. Ooh.
Yeah, my one's like, oh, a potion. Nope, that won't work either. Okay, there's one here. Mask of Mantis.
Oh, yeah, that's a good item. Forgot about that item.
Mask has a free daily chance where I can spend a chance to gain see invisibility. And it would be a third cast level. Or yeah, before 30 minutes.
Yeah, they can supply you with that item as well. That shouldn't costly into your wealth by level.
I mean, I can basically just take it from my other mask. Basically, couldn't have a mask of stony demeanor. But I will just change that over to a mask of mantis. Oh, the mantis, that's why. Okay, then we'll just...
If you're not going to take the divination the divination armor, they would like to mind buttress your armor, so that he, as they said, likes to dominate people.
What? I didn't even catch the thing about the armor. So one was...
One was going to give you the ability to detect magic at will, but they didn't know you.
Oh, yeah, mind buttering I would rather... I'll take that more, because that basically stops and not a just instantly loss effect if you just meant dominate. I was like, oh, okay.
That'd be a nice one shot. Hey, dominate you, okay, bye. Which is actually what he would do, so...
Yeah, like to that I had a one like setup, which is I have one more chance in game.
So yeah, your spider silk bodysuit is now mind buttressed. So you have a +2 resistance bonus on will saves, which won't stack with your cloak of resistance anyway. But the important part is it renders you immune to possession and mind control.
We'll just add context. Saving throw will immune to mind control
Yeah.
or mind affecting spells just.
It's mental possession and mental control. I'll put the text in the chat. It gives a
do it.
specific kind of thing.
Yeah, because it's not all like mental effects. It's just specifically
I mean,
those
it's
two.
pretty much all mental effects.
Yeah, but there are like
That tries to control you.
Yeah.
Because it says including charm and compulsion effects. Charm is like almost every mind control thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure
But there are certain things that like aren't a charm, but they are mind affecting. So.
Sure.
I think at least.
Sure.
What's I'm saying? Oh, because I haven't added that to here. That's why. Okay. 2,000 gold left. You know what? I will just get more of these. There we go. 2 more of potion of that. And I'll have some few more cure. Like, okay, so probably potion of hide from animals is not gonna do me jack diggly squat. Because these aren't animals.
No, they are. What are they? I think they're like outsiders or some shit.
Yeah, they are. They are outsiders.
Chaotic
demons,
demon, yeah.
So, okay, we can toss that then. I have a potion of heroism. For invisibility, some spider climb. Do I want to keep improved will? Or do I take dots for +1 touch AC against the bloody bats?
I don't know. I will say you're pretty confident that you won't need to rely on your will anymore. He doesn't employ any other powerful spells that rely on your willpower besides domination.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. Then we will take Dutch instead and have 19 touch AC. Only as better. What is this?
Actually, I won't say that. There is another powerful spell he does that does have a will save, but so it's not. It's up to you what you want to do. It's not like save or die kind of spell, but
I mean, I have multiple things in this. Let's just, I'll rather have it against the bats in case I actually have to bloody well fight those things. It might be long, but you know what?
yeah, whatever.
Also, I need to read this real quick. Okay, that actually works.
What?
I can death attack them.
Okay.
Because it doesn't say anything about them being quarrel. At least I don't see anything, do you?
Seeing them being what?
Like, it's just I need to start at the target. Because if they don't see me during those 3 rounds, then I can death attack them.
Well, you have to sneak attack them, yeah. So if you have ghost touch, then yeah.
Which I now have on my main weapon.
Yeah, I don't see why not, as long as you have ghost touch.
So they have 18. Okay, I will definitely be able to hit them. That's not going to be a bloody issue. Oh, the amount that I roll, but get through that. Downside isn't that big, but yeah, I have 3 potions of Mortal Cure that should hopefully be enough.
Oh, do you have I can't remember what slot it takes, but there's like a sipping jacket you can put on that lets you put your potion in advance, and you can just activate it as a swift action instead of wasting time. I think it's called sipping jacket.
Yeah, there's check the chest slot. Once per day, the way I can pour a potion into this lining. Yeah, but so it's 1 potion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
basically, it
where I
gives
can
you a
activate
potion as a
just
swift action. Is essentially what it does.
a lot of the poses that I use, like, fine. Like, if I'm having to cure serious wounds mid-combat, something has gone kind of wrong.
Yeah, but it's swift action. It's basically becoming a war priest to fervor heal, which is good for like 1 round.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I mean, it's like I still want to keep like kind of within the wealth thing and not just go like too much over constantly.
Yeah, I mean, I would approve this. It's not a big deal. It's basically 1 swift action potion is what I'm giving you. Because you're not gonna be able to do it
Last
multiple
like
times.
24 sunset.
Unless you want to waste a standard action. Oh no, you only can do it once per day. So yeah, it's
Yeah, like
literally
it's
1 swift
potion,
action heal.
1 a day.
So if you want it, I don't see why you wouldn't want to take it, just in case. You have a swift action heal.
Yeah, sure. I won't have a double movement per day instead. That's fine. Yeah, okay, we'll do that instead. Because I had the quick runner shirt.
Oh, that is a good. Is that the chest slot as well?
Yeah, but basically it's just once a day I can swift action move again.
That's a good item, yeah.
And then just immediately stop. But yeah, we'll take the there, sipping. That's funny. In SRD it is jacket sipping. On here it is sipping jacket. It's like, why can't I find it? A little bit over, but yeah, okay. We'll take like this: 3 potions, potion of heroism. Hopefully, like an hour of that should do me good. Shouldn't take longer for doing this.
So yeah, if you the next part is to decide if you want to attack during the day or the night. The night, the shadow demons will be more empowered, and he will not be there. During the day, he will likely be on the premises doing stuff. So
Yeah.
if you want to try and kill him before he's able to get to his body, you want to do night.
I think I will do the night. It fits me. I can see during the night. I can turn in this myself. I can see in this with the Mantis mask for 30 minutes at a time. So that will keep me up in total an hour and a half of seeing this.
All right, ready before no turning back. Before you leave the Elven lands on your mission.
Yeah. I'm most likely gonna beat anything else or something. That's the other thing. They have plus 20 in perception. It's insane.
Yep. And you don't even want to know the broken way he's able to do this. But yeah, I'll tell
You
you.
can tell me that afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think not any skill change I would have made either. Nope. Maxed out stealth. Maxed out survival. Just disable bluff. Yeah, they're all maxed out. Yeah. Okay. I don't think it's gonna get any bloody better.
So yeah, you are teleported miles or a mile from
Oh, I guess the
Aluvial's.
only thing I would want to know is like, is it like inside a building or?
Yes, he has an estate.
Okay, that's an estate. Okay. Do we know how many floors it is?
2 floors, but the intelligence they've gathered is he only occupies the first floor, and he doesn't even really like live there. This is like where he hides and protects his real body. That's all
So
it's used
somewhere on
for.
the first floor is where his body should be.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready to be teleported?
Let's go. Let's do the ship.
All right.
Death and glory, baby. Death and glory.
Good luck. You
I'll fucking need
teleport, and you can approach this estate. I'll just say you're clearly out of range within anything that would be obvious to detect you.
Yeah, like
I'll just bring
I'm
you to
also
the
doubting
map.
the things outside. They're gonna be inside.
Well, if
Most
you're at
likely,
night, maybe. I'll bring you to the map, and you can roll some perceptions, and we'll see what you see.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, you know what? That makes sense. Also, it will help me actually see how big this mansion is.
Yes. You are probably like 200 feet in an advantage point looking at this structure from this point of view. You can
This is the mansion, right?
Yeah, you can rotate around to get a better view, but this is
Yeah,
the front side. You
Can
are
you unpause it?
yeah.
I can just Oh, I'm 2 places. Oh,
What?
I am both down here
Oh, yeah, no.
and up there. I'm just gonna do this space so I can see like how actually big it is.
Yeah.
It takes a while for it to just move because why is it not instant?
There's a way to make it instant. I don't remember how. There's like a hotkey.
I feel like it just used to be for some reason. Okay, it's fairly big. Is this an open area?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a half
guessing-
wall.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's like on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, that's like a balcony you can see.
Okay.
That's above.
Potential entrance point for sure. Yeah, probably gonna make my entrance there at least for sure. So enter at least from that angle. And before course I get closer there. Okay, So with the ice things, it will still affect, I'm guessing though, with the detect magic, which is 60 feet. So anything within 60 feet.
So yeah, you can't see any magic from where you are. You're not where
Of
you are on the
course.
map. You're back more, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can let me know when you want to get that close, and then I can give you the
You know, I'm gonna trigger this.
Mask of the Mantis. You're doing the See Invis.
Yeah, that's the only thing I need.
All right, and then give me a perception check.
Yeah, and it is also 60. No, wait, it's not. It's just my eye vision. Which, let me just look. Did this double it? No, okay, it didn't. Okay, that's fine. A perception check, yes.
And how close are you getting?
I'm starting at like the 200 feet and just slowly approaching. I will actually do this first. And then that.
You're not invisible, are you?
Probably no, I am just normally hiding.
Yeah. With your perception and you slowly approaching, you do see a creature become invisible in the shadows. Up there. It's clearly one of those shadow demons. Standing guard.
Okay. How far up the ground is this place?
It would be like 8 feet.
8 feet. So I can like jump and just pull.
Yeah, you
myself
could do
away.
like a running, and you could like grab it. Or I think
Okay.
you can standing jump that if you have enough acrobatics too.
Oh, I definitely have enough acrobatics.
Okay, then yeah, you could probably standing jump it.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna pop one now. Oh, do I actually pop one now? That's risky. I only see the one.
Yep. And you're about like 100 feet away right now.
Yeah.
You weren't
get
told
an
how
idea,
many there are.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. Do I have a feeling that I'm seeing it because of the see invis effect, or it's more like it seems to normally be hiding?
Yeah, you feel like once you turn the Mask of the Mantis on, it like outlined it with the magic.
Okay, yeah,
So
like
you
it has
normally, yeah, so you normally would not have been able to see it if you were not seeing invis.
I'm gonna need to roll another stealth check to approach this, correct?
Every 30 feet,
Okay.
if you're moving at half speed, you get no penalty. If you're moving at full speed, you get.
Yeah, I don't have move normally at the.
So yeah, if you want to move at half speed, you need to do it every, I guess, every 15 feet. You need to make me a check. But I'm not gonna do that.
Well,
Let's
every
just
30 feet if I double movement, right?
do.
Because that's just can't move full movement, but I can still double move and just basically be 30. Still, correct?
Yeah. If you move, you take your full turn to do 30 feet, then yeah, it's no penalty.
Okay. Am I where I am right now?
No. Well, how far are you?
60.
No, yeah, you're like. I guess we should just like move you where you are now at this point. I said you were about 100 feet, so right over here, anywhere in this line of squares you can be. So like, oh, you can't see back there. Okay.
No, that's fine. But yeah, okay. So like about 100 or so.
Yeah, we can just do this. You can just mark 100 feet.
No, I can just remember that.
Okay.
It basically I'm just contemplating. Because I feel like I should probably go in this. I'm just contemplating if I want to use a potion. What is the penalty? It's -10 or is it -20?
Moving
while stealth.
Oh, moving while stealth. You get a plus 20 on your stealth check. Normally it's a plus 40 if you're standing still. So you get a plus 20. So it's a minus 20 penalty.
For moving.
For moving,
stealth.
yeah. But, I mean, the way to look at it is you just get a plus 20 on your stealth check when you're moving while invis.
Minus 20.
No, plus 20. You get a normal plus 40 when you go invisible, but then if you start moving, you get a minus 20. So the way to think about it is if...
I forget that you get plus 40 from the invis effect. Okay, and if I double move, I can get then 2 rounds.
What do you mean if you don't move?
No, if I double move, I can get
then
double
2 rounds. Move. Yeah.
Okay. Graf sort of like plants himself to the ground, basically getting ready to just run over there, and then he's gonna leap and just pull him quickly up.
You're not planning on doing any death attack on this guy?
I need to, Oh, actually, yeah. Then takes me to... I can get there on the 3rd round, right? Being pulled up and being next to it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna stand still where the fuck I am, and I'm gonna usurp this thing for 3 rounds.
Alright, give me 3 stealth checks to see if you get there in 3 rounds undetected.
Well, basically, like, after 3 rounds, it hasn't noticed me, right? Or do you want me to make 3 stealth to see if it noticed me while I'm just looking at it? I'm not moving currently.
Oh, you're not moving. You just want to stand there.
Because basically my plan before was I'm going to turn in this, get up there, but I need to observe...
Oh, you must make the death attack within 3 rounds, so you have a total of 6 rounds to do it.
Well, no, I have to first observe it for 3 specifically, 3 entire rounds. I have to observe it, and then I have a countdown of 3 before I can.
Yeah, I just thought you had to make it immediately after the 3 rounds.
No.
Sure, but yeah, if you're standing there, it's gonna keep perceiving, and it'll have checks against you.
Okay, then I mean, yeah.
But yeah, you're standing still, so it literally, I actually think it can't even make that check. Because your stealth roll was what? Yeah. So yeah, you're... yeah, I mean, you're standing still, you just need 1 check. You're not doing anything different. So yeah, you're standing there for 3 rounds. You studied it.
Just looking at that.
Yeah, and that's a nice shadow demon. Alright, you vanish.
And I take a sprint. Makes your thoughts up.
Okay, so are you still
basically
stealthing towards it?
Yeah, like a vanishing trick which turns me invisible for a certain amount of rounds.
But you're actually making a stealth check as well, or are you just running?
Yeah, I'm also making a stealth check, but I will take it with the penalty.
Okay, so you're moving at full speed.
Yep, I have a countdown now.
Okay.
But plus 20, right?
Yeah.
That is 60. Then this one is where I get there. And acrobatics are basically like leap there and just go whoop.
Yep.
Okay, so now I would be here. Oh, can you? I am not allowed to go there. Thank you. Okay. And it doesn't seem it has noticed me, right?
Nope.
Well.
So how does this work? Does it need to make a save against this, or what's it doing? What does that have to do? Fortitude save or die?
Or die. And also quiet death. So I will make a stealth check as I kill this thing.
Ooh.
Does it die or does it succeed the save?
I revealed it.
Oh, there we go. There we go. It fails. It dies. things that might be able to proceed like on the other side will have to basically make a check against this to see if they hear me killing it.
This shadow demon dissipates into like it just like disappears, and your magical sight, you can see that there is on the border of this door there, and this area is magical, but nothing comes from the door. No sounds you can hear.
Okay, but what magic do I detect from this thing?
Give me a knowledge arcana to get to school.
Oh, right. Fuck, that's needed. Will you allow me to just quickly move some blanks around? Because I
Sure.
completely forgot you needed that shit. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's fine.
oh yeah, that's fucking important. That... And then... Ah, there we go. I need spellcraft and fucking knowledge arcanas for this, don't I?
You need knowledge arcana to identify the school, and then spellcraft to identify the spell. I think, if I remember correctly. Where does it say in here?
On 3. If the ultimate creates, you can make a knowledge arcana to determine the school of the magic. The elements from magical items, you can attempt a identify to determine its properties. So yeah, spellcraft to then know this spell. Shit, that is important me. Alright. There we go. There. And then... there.
You get this one is clearly. I just want to double check the other one. You get multiple overlapping auras, but it's all abjuration magic.
Okay.
The spellcraft is enough to know that there is arcane lock on this door, and there is an alarm spell that covers the border of this wall that you're looking at.
Alright. How thick are these platforms here? Like, can I shimmy on them? Or no?
Yeah, you could.
Right. Well, I'm gonna do that, and I will make acrobatics to basically...
Just so you, I don't know what your game plan is, but when you're looking around, you do see the same abjuration magic bordering all these walls.
Okay, so there doesn't seem like there's any way to probably get in.
You would assume that an astute spellcaster would likely
that's gonna be alarm
everything.
on every fucking way.
Yeah.
Okay, magical lock.
Yeah, you know about arcane locks. They basically just increase the DC of the lock by 10.
It just makes it a flat 20.
No, that's if it has no
Oh
lock.
no, if it doesn't have a lock. Right, yeah. Looking at this lock on this door, how tough is it? I've seen many locks in my life.
Yeah, let me double check. This is the balcony door. This looks like to be a good lock. So DC 40.
So that's a DC 40 plus 10, so that's a DC 50.
No, sorry. DC 40 with the plus 10.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not getting through. That is a bit too high, sadly. That needs a 17 for me to trigger to get through that. Okay.
Well, you can always keep trying. It's only if you fail by 5 or more something goes wrong.
Yeah, but I have a feeling if I start poking with the Well, the alarm's gonna be sent no matter what. But I have a feeling if I start poking with the door, the alarm's gonna trigger then. And if I don't succeed... 'Cause that's my deal, like as soon as probably I touch this door, the alarm would go off, no?
No, it'd be if you cross the threshold.
Oh, okay. I forget. Can you take 20 on locks picking?
I always go through this, and I don't think you can because I think there's a take 20 stipulation that if there's a chance, like a penalty for failure, you can't, and there is a penalty for failure here.
That might be right, but 10 is a thing. You can't take 20. That's the thing.
Yeah, you could take 10, but yeah,
but
you
that
can't
wouldn't be
take...
enough, sadly.
Yeah.
That only takes me to 33. It's such a low chance for me to hit this. I don't think it's worth it. I'll shimmy around here, see if maybe I can find a window.
When you surveyed the place, there are no windows.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Did this place have a chimney?
Doesn't look like it does, no.
So there are 2 doors to get in here.
There are more than two. There is a side door that you saw. There is also, they let you know that, basically there's no, you could see this from far away, there's no, roof in this square area that's like right behind this door. It leads to like an open courtyard. So if you could climb this wall...
How tall is this wall?
It's like 8 feet. But then, yeah, if you like jump over it, you're gonna trigger the alarm as well. But
yeah, I mean, no matter what, I'm triggering an alarm. That doesn't seem to be a way that I don't trigger it. I feel like, because again,
unless you can dispel magic.
Yeah, I can't do that. Tobias is gonna play against the clock. You know, in that case, we're drinking that now.
Very nice. You have a buff for it?
Yep.
Very nice.
50 minutes.
Alright, you climbing the wall? Oh, nice. Okay.
That should also be 50 minutes, I think.
Whatever time it is, it's more than enough for this.
Yeah. And then last, we drink that. Proper in this potion.
Alright.
So, what caster level did I buy these at? I think I bought these at 5th.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I'm not going to track
yeah.
time. Once you attack, you're going to break it anyway. I don't really care.
Yeah, but I might not attack immediately.
Sure. It's fine.
So 5 minutes. And I walk up this wall. You know, just check my foot and just sprint up, basically.
Yeah, once you get to the top of it, you can look over. I'll just kind of put you here, but you're not over the threshold yet. And you can just see this open courtyard. I'm showing it as a tree, but there are many big plants here. Like human-sized plants that are just planted around here.
Okay. Do I see any invisible things as I stand on top of the wall?
You do not. But again, your magical sight is just full. There's like abjuration magic like everywhere as you look around.
Okay. Do I see the same abjuration on this door also?
Yeah, every door you see is lined with arcane lock.
Yeah.
Okay. Except for this door down here for some reason, and there's no lock on it.
Okay, and there are no roofs of any of these, right? But I am on the 2nd story, correct?
Correct. And there's no other like roof area. These all are bottom floor things.
Okay. I will head over here.
Alright, so you cross the threshold and jump down?
I will stay up on the wall first.
Sure.
And then jump down here.
Okay, so you shimmy around the wall and then you jump down there.
Yep.
Boom! No sounds go off, but you know you've crossed an alarm. Must be a silent one.
And now I am on a clock.
Yep.
Okay. I don't see any arcane lock on this,
Nope.
but I'm guessing it. I think it's like, huh? I open it slightly and just peek my invisible head in.
Yeah, you see a bunch of beds. Must be a servant quarter or something.
Slowly close it again. Did we have the layout of this building? Like a schematic of it?
No, no one was able
No.
to get in here.
Okay. When I stood up there, how many places? Where did I see doors? I saw a door here, door here, right?
Yep, and a door here.
Oh, so 2 up here.
Yeah, this one you can figure out just by like this one leads outside. The rest are interior rooms.
This one is outside.
No, sorry, this one was that one was the balcony door. So that one's up above. This one, these ones are all ground level. This one goes outside, and the rest are interior things.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Then I will go, of course, to the one that is. It's been a while since we've done this. Why can I not?
Because I think you're trying to walk through a wall.
No, it won't let me space to move.
Yeah, because I think you're cutting through a wall. I think these are walled. These things here.
I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to go like this.
Yeah, but your path was like a diagonal over it. Anyway.
Is that fine like this then?
It should be, but it might not.
Yeah, no, it still won't. It's just really weird. Okay.
See, mine works.
Huh. Ah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
Alright. This one? What? What's the interior one you said?
Yeah, there is no arcane lock on this one, but it is locked. There is a lock on it.
Is it a good lock?
It is. I have to look up this chart again. I shouldn't have closed it. This one is a average lock.
Oh. I just also, as one of my a friend I heard about like these burglar gloves braces, so just flick at the wrist.
Yeah, that lets you see inside the room, right?
Well, no. It
oh, the tools come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. You make quick work of that lock. It pops open.
Yeah. And I will open the store as silently as possible.
You should be able to now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm opening it too.
Yeah, you peek in. There seems to be a lot of supplies in here. Lock chests. Clearly,
I might have opened.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? This wasn't an interior door.
I
went to the wrong one then.
No. This one goes outside.
Yeah.
This one was an interior. Like I meant like it goes to other rooms inside.
Oh. I thought you said one was like a ground one.
I meant all these doors are on the ground level where you are, except for this door. This door is up on the balcony.
Yeah, this one goes around and this one goes outside. Oh, okay. So, okay. Oh, that's me I completely misunderstood. Okay. I poke my head in. Nothing of importance.
Well, I don't know. Do you want some treasure? There's a lot of chests in here. There's your magical site. There was some magic emanating around the room. There are magic items in there for sure.
I'm an assassin, not a thief.
Just gotta make the temptation there. This door is arcane locked, and it has the best lock available. It is superior.
I'm not getting in there.
Yeah, I mean, it is still a wooden door. Just break it if you want.
Yeah, I can start attacking it.
That will make a lot of noise, though.
And drop my nest.
Yes. That door is not locked. You can go in it if you want. It seems to be some sort of study. There's papers, books everywhere, documents sprawled out. your magical sight reveals there are some magical scrolls in there.
Yeah, but I can't use them. Oh, I use the voice. Okay, one left.
Oh,
Down here.
jeez. Hold on. I just realized the stream can't see anything because I didn't give ownership. Whatever, you didn't do anything amazing it anyway.
That door there?
Yeah, you can tell that that's going to be a stairway up to the second level. But it is
I
locked.
thought I was on the second level.
No,
I was on the
said you were
second
on the
level for it.
Yes, I said you're all on the ground level.
It's because this door confuses the living shit out of me, mate.
I know, that's why I told you it's the balcony door.
Okay. So there's also like a balcony over this place, basically?
A small balcony.
The fuck is the meaning with that door? Is there a ladder up to this balcony?
No. I can explain it later if you're very curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna need an explanation later. Okay. It's a Masterwork 1.
Superior.
Yeah, superior.
Something important must be behind that door.
I have to break it down that way. I don't have any other choices. Because even if I nat 20 it, it won't open.
Well, I don't know. Do you have any other means to get through somewhere? I don't know.
But I know windows. And I'm guessing the other, like, let's say the front door probably also has, like, a really good lock and shit.
I don't know. You didn't check.
And something just tells me the fact that he put on the best lock you can get, and I can lock the fucking thing. Like, what is the DC on this thing currently? 60? 70?
I think it's 50. I think it's 40 plus 10.
Alright. That basically like means like borderline close to like level 20 people rogues are not getting by here.
Again, it is just a wooden door.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know. No, that's not true. You could specialize in disable device and stuff. You can get high checks if you really were specialized.
Yeah, but we still talking like high up there. Like I think even if I specialized borderlining that 20s, I'm not gonna get.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying there are items that give you like plus 10.
True. I mean, yeah, you can probably get closer, but
you could also have specialize and use magic device and disable device or dispel magic wand.
Or have knock.
Or have knock spell.
Then you just open the fucking thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, I have a feeling it's a good luck. There must be something important by here. We're gonna start looking at this door. How sturdy does this door look?
It just looks like your everyday average wooden door. Now that you're looking at it, it also looks like there was another door here, but it's been replaced with this wooden door.
Interesting.
Yeah, like you look closely, it looks like perhaps it was a metal or steel door or something. You can just see like these broken off hinges that were like metallic, and now it's just like this wood has been like forced in here.
That feels weird. Can I see through? Is there a lock hole? So like where you would put maybe.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can look through a lock hole.
I'm gonna look through the lock.
Yeah, you can look through the rock. You see this eerie purple glow in that room. Straight ahead, you see there's like a shelf.
Magic from this glow.
Oh yeah, this next room there's magical auras all over the place. Straight ahead, you see a bunch of. Let me make sure you can actually see that. Yeah, you can. There is. It seems like There's some candles lit to the right of the room. At least your keyhole to the right of your keyhole looking, and to the left of the keyhole that you can like look and angle. There's like a shelf full of, or it's like a I don't know what they call it in a church where there's like where they light candles and it's all in like this big shelf thing. You see that? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I'm not behind the up. I can still detect magic because I can see the magic.
Did you say you have no idea?
I'm gonna try and detect the magic where I can sense and see through this key lock, through the lock in the door.
Wait, you said you had no idea what I was talking about?
I've had maybe an idea, but I'm not completely sure.
I'm just gonna send you in the Discord a picture of what I'm talking about.
Well, then I'm also doing this. Ooh, only up to 5th level spells. I might not get everything.
I think it's called a candle rack. I don't know what the hell it's called. A prayer candle shelf. I don't know, whatever. I'll send you a picture of that. Yeah. Let me just get this picture to you in the Discord. Christian picture. You see that the candles are unlit on this shelf.
Oh, actually, detect that unattained object does not break the spell. So, actually, me breaking this door would not break in this.
Attacking objects doesn't break invis?
It says action directed at unattended objects does not break the spell. Casting harm on is.
Yeah, that just means interacting with objects. If you attack, it's broken.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, like it's an object that's unattended. So that's what I'm saying. Like that does not break it. Like action directed at unattended objects do not break the spell.
The spell ends if the subject attacks any creature. This isn't a creature. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can attack this door invisible.
Yeah, because specifically, like I was saying, it's unattended. That's why. Like if it was on somebody's person I'm attacking, I would say yes, it breaks.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, you can start whacking through this door.
But first, I'm doing these two things on the what I can see through the key lock.
Yeah, you see auras of conjuration, abjuration, evocation.
That doesn't matter. It's more 5th level spells.
Let me check the spell levels. You see the arcane lock spell. You see the silence spell everywhere.
There's a silence spell.
Yeah, there's a silence spell in this whole room, or not in this whole room. At least where you can see.
Okay, it doesn't extend to the door, does it?
It does. It's like on the edge of the door, like it's on like the face of the door.
Just so it doesn't actually touch the door.
No, yeah. The door will make noise, but none of the noise will travel into the silence area.
Okay.
What's this other spell here?
It's also important to know if there's some spells that don't ID, because that means they're above fucking 5th level.
Yeah, the other spells you don't ID.
What school are they under?
Conjuration and evocation.
That could be bad.
Could be.
John, do you want me to make a arcane check to be allowed to look at the spell maze?
To what?
Basically, maze effect. Can you put that like? I know they said there are no magical traps, so I guess maybe I shouldn't expect to like just suddenly be found in a maze if I walk in here.
No, yeah, that would be a magical trap for sure.
Okay. Can I specifically like hack away like around the lock to basically just like break the lock instead to open the door instead of the entire door? Is that a thing? Okay.
I don't even know if maze is a shaman spell, but Yeah, that is a sorcerer, summoner, or witch spell. So theoretically, I mean, the shamans could technically have access to it, but unlikely.
And I mean, hey, he might have had somebody do something. Who knows?
True, true.
But yeah, I'm gonna basically hack away around the lock to basically not take as long to get in here.
Sure. I'll say
So
2 minutes go by and you carve out this lock.
Okay. Yeah, what does it do? You want me to roll attacks on it?
Nope, it's done.
Okay. I open the door. And I peek my head more inside. So I can probably see what the fuck is in here.
Yeah, you see that candle rack, prayer rack. These side candles are lit, but they emanate small magic. The flame must be magical.
I'm just gonna basically me poke my head in.
Yeah, and you see this. You notice right away, no perception check needed. There's a very odd stone wall that covers this area. It does not match the stonework of this place.
I mean, no, he hid himself very well, so potentially behind a hidden stone.
Perhaps, but I do need a perception check as you kind of are looking around in here.
Oh. Also, just because it's been a while.
Yeah, as you open this door and you peek your head in and you look around, immediately you're seeing Viz. You'll notice 3 shadow demons that are rushing towards the door.
Okay.
I'll let you choose if you want to back out or close, or are you ready for combat? Because they're ready to pounce you.
I'm in this.
Yeah, they're ready to pounce you. Or it looks like they're rushing towards this door.
Yeah,
that's
that's
now been opened.
Unless I somehow now can see in this, then
Maybe they can see you, maybe they can't. They look like they're rushing towards this door frame.
normally they can.
I need an action fairly quickly, or I will roll initiative. Okay, you're stepping in.
I'm just shimming my which way does the door open? Does it open towards the right or towards the left or inside or?
It opens inside to the right, so the door is swung open.
So it opens this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I open it and I just slim on my body this way. And I don't close it after me. I let it basically be open so it doesn't seem like I've done anything to the door.
Why am I not hearing my music? I hate this glitch in Foundry where I'm sure you're hearing it, but I'm not hearing it, which is annoying.
Yes.
That's quite annoying.
Do it seem like they follow me with their eyes as I move basically to this wall?
No. But we're gonna roll initiative.
I will also... Two or 3 minutes left, John.
3 minutes left of your invis.
So I will just activate that right now while we're in combat here.
What are you activating?
Basically just a buff on myself, so it will actually tick properly down while rounds goes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Looks like... Oh, I did not roll them. Let's roll all NPCs.
But it doesn't seem they can see me, as you said.
I mean, their eyes aren't looking at you. They're looking at the door, but maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they're playing the long con. But yeah, you have initiative.
In the area where I saw the silence spell, am I in that?
Yep.
Okay, that means then my footsteps won't make any noise.
Correct.
Which I will also then say just moving fine doesn't actually imply my stealth then.
Maybe.
Because normally it's like
I'll
the
handle
noise
the
point.
pluses and minuses.
Okay.
You can just make your roll.
Well. So I'm not doing this slowly. Oh, that's the wrong one. I should start moving around here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but that's not okay.
And
I'm not
yeah,
allowed
just
to
to
move there
reiterate,
because of a wall.
yeah, this is a stone wall all through here.
Oh no, this right here counts as a wall, so it won't allow me to just move here.
Yeah,
So
that is a wall.
I'm not going next
It's a
to the
staircase.
bed.
Yeah, you can hop over it.
Yeah, I'm doing that then.
Sure, I can move you.
Because I'm basically gonna keep, not going next to these beds, just in case.
Okay, anything else you're doing?
I'm getting over to where I saw that thing with the wall.
That thing what do you mean?
Like where was it a specific spot or was it the entire wall is different?
It's this entire wall.
Okay.
This entire, from basically this point to this point, is a stone wall.
That
looks not part of the structure.
I'm perception check to like investigate the wall.
Sure, what are you looking for? Just checking it out?
Anything that seems out of place in this wall, like a trigger of some kind, something like that, basically.
Yeah, give me a roll. Nope. It's just clearly from your knowledge from the king, and it's clearly some conjured magical stone wall.
Gotcha. This means there could be something behind it.
Perhaps. Anything else?
What is the HP of those walls?
Of a stone wall? I can look it up, but it would be a fruitless endeavor to try to do that, I think.
Most likely.
These have... They have a hardness of 8, which is DR, which you can't overcome, and 15 hit points per inch of thickness, so you don't know how thick it is, so...
Yeah.
Or... You can break through the wall with a single attack. The DC for the strength check is 20 plus 2 per inch of thickness.
Strength check, you say, yeah?
Or it can be destroyed by a disintegrate spell.
Don't have that either.
You would know that those would be your options.
Okay. How much did I move? Okay, I've used all my movement. So that's my turn?
Yep. This creature pounces and swipes at the door.
I see a thing I don't know if I'm meant to see, Jen.
What do you see?
Question marks.
Where?
After the last Shadow Demon.
What? Oh.
I have an initiative of 6.03.
Yeah, that is a duplicate initiative. What is this one? This one is here. You'll passively notice in your peripheral another shadow demon working its way over here.
Nope.
They're all swiping at this doorway. From, oh, you're in silence. You don't hear this. Sorry. Alright, your turn.
Can I make an int check to kind of have an idea in my head about the layout from like when I looked outside to how I've moved?
Yeah, what do you want to know? Your character's smart enough
Basically trying to figure out like if one of these doors might be towards the like where the main entrance would go into.
You would know that the main entrance is this way.
Okay, not that that door is the main entrance. Of
It's
course.
towards the main entrance.
Yeah, it's towards main entrance.
What you gonna do? You're running?
I find these things. Not as in I'm scared, but most like I'm still in this. Why the fuck would I break them?
Okay.
I'm not here to fight them. I'm here for one purpose.
Uh-huh.
So looking after him. Yeah, I'm gonna go to this door down here.
Okay.
Down here.
Was that a double
Oh
move?
my god!
You have 120 feet of movement?
I am double moving.
What's your movement speed?
Oh, right, yeah, it's not 60. What the fuck am I talking about?
Are you hasting or what?
Would that actually give me that amount of movement?
What's your move speed? I don't know what it is. Is it 30?
30.
So you would get 120 feet for a full round, yeah.
I click my shoes.
Alright, click your shoes and... Well, clicking your shoes is a standard action, right? Unless it's something else. Oh, it's a free action. Okay. Yeah, you have haste.
For one round.
Oh, is it only one round?
Well, I can decide if it's more than
Up to
one.
10 rounds each day. They do not need to be
But not-
consecutive. Okay, yeah.
Yep. One round. I get down here.
Alright, you got 9 rounds left. Anything else?
I stop them immediately
Okay.
as I get here. That's both my actions, so
Yeah.
no.
These creatures rush to your last position.
Oh, would you want me to make a stealth check? Because, like, I'm trying to still, of course, like, not give sound away.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a wash because you're invis. They probably don't have a chance to see you.
Interesting that they're going there.
That's where you were last, no?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how do they know?
I don't
Because
know.
again, I'm in this. That's also in silence, so no sound is being made.
True.
So how the fuck?
I guess this one would, like, seeing the other ones not hit anything would just, like, go around here. And this one.
Do they seem more idle now, or more still like searching?
They seem to be, like, swiping in the air where you were, and then once the other one misses, the other one swipes near there. They're, like, swiping around where you were.
Huh. Okay. Well, my turn.
Not yet. I need to check a spell. Oh my god, where's the spell?
It doesn't
Here it is.
exist, John.
You will notice the room you start hearing the pitter and patter of your steps as you're just like in between your
I'm in
turns.
silence.
No longer in silence, as you discover. But it's your turn now.
Does it seem like the silence spell is gone?
Yeah. Your eyes
Okay.
see the magic start to like fade away.
Gotcha.
And you can give me a perception check.
I will.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, you don't see anything, but your magical sight detects some sort of illusion magic in like this area. It's like a blurry mass that's like Just in this like 4x4 square area.
Okay. I like jiggle this thing. Okay, it's locked. I look at the lock.
Superior. Arcane locked.
Not getting through that then. I'm moving again, but I'm taking a look at this lock over here.
They're average locks, not arcane locked.
I can still just... Well, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Apparently, I want to see if I own it, but no, that's probably a bad idea, because they might just see me do this. Okay, that's my turn. I made a stealth check to basically moving this.
I'm just gonna move them all at once. They scour this area.
I look at this like blurry thing. Does it move?
Not yet, but it's its turn, and it shouts out and echoing in the room, "Who are you? Who sent you? And why should I not kill you?"
Can I perception check again to try and get a better look at it?
Sure. You can make a free perception check. Try and see if you can.
Nope.
No. Do you answer? Say anything?
No. So the way that it like I can still like it's blur mass. Does it seem like it moves towards my direction? Like kind of like
It hasn't moved
facing
yet.
me or
I'll let you know if
mean,
it
like,
does move.
If it seems like it's facing me or something, like if it rotates.
You can't tell. You just see a blur of illusion magic in that square, 4x4 square.
When I was closer to it at one point, I would have had the chance to have done that together with I am blind and I can't see spellcraft.
Invisibility.
And the blur thing?
Invisibility is illusion magic.
I have seen this, John.
Yeah, you... Can you see through it? If
it's in this, yes.
Yeah, but I guess I need a will save, I guess, because you're interacting with it, then.
Okay. 21? If it's an enchantment thing, then it's 23.
Let me double check this spell. Oh, you would have actually also saw a conjuration there. Yeah, so you see through the invis, but then you see through. You see a misty vapor that's just like surrounding that 4x4 area, or I guess it would be 20 feet by 20 feet. Oh, you identified it. Yeah, it's obscuring mist.
Which basically is just that it's hard to see actual things in there, right?
It obscures all sight, including dark vision beyond 5 feet. A creature 5 feet away has concealment, so yeah, theoretically he can't see you and you can't see him.
Unless he has true seeing.
True seeing would not see through this.
Oh, okay. The spell then that Tay often casts that basically says you are immune to fog spells.
Yes, that is likely at play.
Yeah. Okay. Can I kind of have an... Okay, you said like it's in this like 10 by 10? The fog?
The fog is actually 20 by 20, I should have said, but I didn't realize it's that big. But yeah, the fog is I'll make an aura of it. It is... Can I just do this? Yeah. It's like this big.
Okay. What was the wisdom thing for?
There was illusionary smoke around him as well. But yeah, you
Oh,
saw
okay.
through it.
Okay, so for it. Gotcha. But I also technically can't see him. Perception check to see if I can pinpoint his location when he spoke.
Sure.
Three?
Somewhere in this 4x4 square over here.
Okay. What's the distance to that?
80 feet. And it's his turn, by the way. I'm just waiting to see if
Okay.
you answer him.
I am saying shit.
He ain't saying shit. Okay, let me see the range of the spell.
So he also has the invest. Of course he does.
What is... I hate doing math. 5 times that. Oh my god. He starts casting a spell. You can spellcraft if you have it.
But yes, I have it.
He's casting Invisibility Purge. At the end of his cast, you become visible, and so does he, but you still can't see him, I guess. Because there's mist everywhere. But it is your turn now.
As I disappear.
You go back invisible. Okay.
Yeah. Click my heels. I will only half move.
Okay.
So that goes me there.
Is it not letting you move there? Yeah, I'll just move you there. You want to go here?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up there. But I am, I'm double moving, but I just have my movement.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there, just noticing shit around me, see how shit is moving and stuff.
Yeah, so this group will go to your last known location. Let's make him make a perception check, although I don't think he can...
I have plus 40 currently, so...
Did you add that into your roll already?
Yes, I did.
Wouldn't it be plus 20 because you moved?
I remember the whole thing. You said that if I have my speed, right, I don't suffer that.
Oh, you use your full round to move.
Yeah, I click my heels to gain 120, and then I only move 60.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Oh, that's a shame too. Okay. Did he prepare another invisibility purge?
You don't usually prepare to, because you don't usually think about people turning invis immediately again after.
That is true. How big is this area? Yeah. He begins casting another spell. Stinking Cloud.
Where? Oh, that I wouldn't know.
Well, you'll find out once you see the... it is a 20-foot radius.
What is the duration of Stinking Cloud?
1 round per level.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear it, but you just see the cloud vapors start to turn like a toxic color. So essentially, he's casted it around himself. So same area of effect.
My turn?
I just need to let you know that creates a bank of fog that could living creatures in the cloud become nauseated. This condition lasts as long as the creature As in the crowd, it's supposed to move. I'm just trying to read how it moves.
Oh, there's also no save against the cloud?
There is a save.
I'm guessing it's fortitude, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Even with +4 against poison, that's not going to be that well.
I'm actually not reading that it moves. I thought I swear it did. Whatever. I'll just say it stays there for now. Whatever.
What is it called? Poison fog?
Stinking cloud.
I don't actually think that moves.
Oh, it's like the same as fog clouds. Let me just look at fog cloud. Maybe it says it moves. Fog cloud. Creatures. A moderate wind disperses the fog. Okay, yeah, you need wind. So there's no wind in here. It's not moving. Alright, your turn.
I silently quaff one of my potions and place it back in my bandolier. Proper in this.
Okay.
Because one I'm currently on is just rounds, so, you know. Just do that like that. Take off, take on. And then... Oh, yeah, that's when that amount. I moved only, Wait, let me just go back where I was.
That's about 60 feet, yeah?
Yeah, which is too much. So take me back to where I was, please.
Yeah, you were there. It's fine.
Right, so basically, like, I can only currently move 15 feet. Oh no, I could, yeah, because an action to drink a potion, and then my movement is only that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
So I move that. This feels really weird that they just constantly move to where I was.
Another spell being cast. You can spellcraft if you want.
Yeah.
Where's the spell?
I'll be right back. I need to pee.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you fucking just. Fair enough. True seeing as see.
Yeah, and he'll use a free action to speak and say, "What are you doing?" Your turn.
Okay, and us true seeing. That goes my plan of just taking the clock down on the cloud. I need to... Wait, no, it wasn't Poison Cloud.
Stinking cloud. There is
Yeah.
currently a obscuring mist and stinking cloud in the same area.
That's the condition that I need to remember the fuck that does.
Nauseated, you will be doing nothing.
Unable to attack, that's the thing.
It is an OP spell, a favorite of Aluvial's. As he, and you were warned, he likes to cast it on himself because he's immune to it, and his enemies will cough and do nothing, and he can kill them very easily.
Yes, I don't, it might not be that he's actually immune to poison, just that he's immune to the condition that is nauseated.
Perhaps. You were told he's immune to poison. You can take with that what you will. Maybe they have
we'll find out
information.
I can make it outside from the looks of this, right?
Yeah, if you want to be a coward.
Right now, John, we're playing a different game that is I need to wait for this cloud, else I can't do shit anyways.
Sure.
Because it's a fortitude against the cloud, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not passing that with only a plus 12. Plus, I think I need to make the save each time I'm in there.
That's correct.
Yeah. That's basically gonna fuck me, because as soon as you get stinking clouds, it's then like a D4, so after you leave, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I am clicking my boots. And I am then running outside. Basically making it so he can't currently see me. Yeah, look. Yeah. Basically quickly ducking outside the door. Taking a shot of this. And I will roll this, but only with that. Okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's my full turn.
Another spell being cast. You can spellcraft if you want. Anti-life shell.
Oh, thank you.
And he will move out of his
What
cloud.
is it says? To bring into a mobile atmosphere energy with prevents type. The ends for the most have a living creatures. Oh.
Alright, you're up. As he steps out of the cloud and looks in the doorway at you.
So basically, I can now get within him within 10 feet.
True. Some say magic is bullshit. Some say that.
I agree with them. I didn't know the spell existed.
He locks eyes with you in the doorway. Or did you go to the doorway, or what did you do?
The doorway, and then I slipped like around the corner.
Oh. Well, then he's just yelling out from the doorway that Forno will claim your soul today. Foolish mortal.
Oh no, Unlife is a vigilante thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's because of that was something I was looking at. But, yeah. Okay. Well, we're now playing a game that's called Hide and Seek. Because I can't do shit to him for like a while now.
So, you may have forgotten, but This is your eyes will reveal this is clearly his astral projected self.
Oh, that you haven't told me
I mean,
at any point. That
I
this
thought
was
it was
actual
obvious.
projection.
They told you that his astral projection would come if you trip the alarm.
No, I misunderstood it as in he will return to himself.
No. Why would he do that? There's no point.
Oh, okay. Well,
Theoretically, you can't even detect magic there. I'm just telling you because if you're seeing Viz, you can see the silver cord extending up into the air, into the universe.
we're getting up here, John, up on the wall.
Okay.
Mind moving me? Because I'm not allowed to be up there and see what I can see.
You want to be on this wall?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you go up, you'll be on a roof. So this will be roof to the south of you.
What is over here, basically where like the double doors would have been?
That you can see is a like tower. There are no windows, but it's like a square block with a roof.
Very high up.
Not very high up, but it's like another. It's like a third story.
But that was average locks into that thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow. Basically, I'm gonna be up here for a while. I'm gonna normally move. So I will roll my stealth with penalties.
And you want to be on the roof?
Yep.
Okay.
I will also just do that. I'm moving around. I'm gonna move towards where the superior lock was, basically, so I have an idea of like, okay, how far away am I from the like main entrance?
Well, yeah. If you're on the roof, you can get in the middle of the roof, and then you can see down south is the main entrance. So I can just move you there, just so that your character can see. You see, like, this is the outside of.
Okay, so that door would actually have been there's two doors in between.
Yeah, you can like tell this by the architecture.
Okay. Was there anything over here, basically, when I'm on the roof? Basically, I'm like trying to get a bird's eye view, right, while I'm up on the roof. Like.
Yeah, I'll show you. You can see this is the outside
and
of that.
The wall was.
And this is the stone wall area. Would have been here.
Okay, that would like right here.
I mean, you can't tell the depth, but yeah, somewhere like that.
Well, yeah, but it's like, okay, could he potentially be behind that?
Probably.
Yeah. Because it does have this little weird thing here. Okay, I'm still up on the roof, so I'll just be like in the middle of like 60 feet of movement. Somewhere like in the middle up on the roof.
Okay. Anything else?
Just sitting still. Haven't rolled my stealth check. Currently thinking and shit. Keep my ears and eyes out. If he's behind there... God, he's a real pain to then get to. Because my only options are then fucking hack away at the fucking stone.
He will... yeah. He, you see, I mean, it's hard to hear. You can kind of hear the murmurs of spellcraft coming from...
I can roll a perception check, John.
Sure. Yeah, you can spellcraft some spells being... you hear stone shape being cast from the tower. And a little archway...
The tower?
Yeah, an archway gets revealed and Aluvial stands out on it. Now on the roof with you. But that's his turn. And...
Wait, I'm trying to be... So not from here.
Nope.
From over there.
Yes.
Do I still see the whole, cord and stuff?
The whole what?
Silver lining, like this is probably the astral. Or,
yeah, you can see the cord going up into the plains.
So how does it work actually traveling in the astral plane? Can you just like move as quickly and stuff as you want?
So what happens? So the gimmicky thing about this is there's a level
Yeah.
5 spell called Lesser Astral Plane Projection. You
Yeah.
project yourself into the astral plane. So technically, you should be in the astral plane right now. But part of the spell says you can freely move between planes.
Yeah.
So he projects himself to the astral plane, and then he just goes back to the material plane as his astral projection.
Yeah, I get that. But what I'm trying to get is how he moved like from inside there to now all the way up there.
Mm. Magic. I can tell you now, or I can tell you later. But...
Like I'm thinking like, oh, teleport of some kind.
Perhaps.
That makes sense.
But then he just used the spell now.
Yeah, exactly. And if I think of like the shit that Tay can do, well, that requires you can fucking see the thing.
Mm-hmm. He could not see theoretically.
Even if you go an astral, like I feel like if he does astral plane, you can't see through things, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, but he's now up there.
Yep. He stone shaped an archway out of the tower and is now like looking out into the roof and sees you. And that's the end of his turn. And the shadow demons that delayed their turn for direction from their master now phase through the roof and surround you.
They can phase through the roof?
They're incorporeal. They can move through solid objects.
Oh, right.
Your move.
They still can't perceive me,
That is true.
so they won't get AOs. He's a real prick to deal with.
I'm just going to move us in here just so you're on the roof in the center here. But
Yeah. I have like such a good feeling that like he's in here, behind this fucking wall. The thing is just, there probably isn't a hidden way to get in there. I have a feeling he probably like.
Seeing as you've just
melts through
seen
the-
him stone shape, probably not.
Yeah, or like he melts himself just through the wall or some shit whenever he needs to.
Perhaps. These are tactics he, as a player, would use.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
How many 6-level spells has he cast so far?
How many 6th level spells has he cast so far?
This is a 5th level one. True seeing.
You've only
Cast
seen one.
Anti-shell, yeah, it's anti-shell. Would I know how many scrolls maybe someone around my strength level shaman would have access to? Okay, can I look it up?
How many spells he has?
Well, not how many specifically he has, but a
You have
shaman
no
around,
idea
like,
what
my-
level he is.
Yeah, I know, but I like.
Yeah, you would
I-
have general knowledge of a... You can look up the shaman spell.
Yeah, 12th
And
level.
you can guess whatever level he is. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're saying he's, let's say, like around 12th level, I'm not expecting too higher than that. At least because I haven't seen him at least cast a 7th level yet, so for now we'll say 12th.
Yeah?
That means he has 2. To have enough. What the fuck do you multiply?
That
have
just
to?
counts as a normal spell. So you get a bonus spell from your spirit. So 3, technically.
Oh. On all levels?
I think so. Yeah, spirits. You have a spell every level. It's kind of like a domain spell for clerics.
Gotcha. But it can be any spell.
No, it's depending on what spirits he has. It's specific spells. Same with like cleric domains. You only get it's like it gives you a specific.
Yeah, what spirit he has, right?
What's that?
What the spirit he has is, right?
Yes, but the tricky thing with shamans is they can take a skill called Wandering Spirit that they can pick any spirit as well. But
So it
you
can
would have
take.
knowledge of his base spirit, so basically you get 2 as a shaman. But you
Yeah.
would know that his base spirit is, because that is something that he can never change, so that would have been known. You would know that they. What does he have it on his character sheet? He should.
Else he has none.
No, he hasn't. I believe it's slums. Let me double check. But you're gonna to know stuff about specific shaman slum school. You'll need a knowledge something.
Okay.
Is arcane appropriate here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's slums. Yeah, it is slums. I know there's a real rule about what knowledge. I think it's to identify abilities. Let me look up the knowledge real quick because I don't want to give you a free check.
Basically, at least I want to try and figure out like what spells does his spirit give him access to, if it's the slum for a 6th level.
You can identify class features of various classes. Successful knowledge check when you observe the feats or class features being used. I would say you have seen it being used because you're questioning how he got here. Identify a class feature that grants arcane or psychic spells as knowledge arcana. Access to druid. Do they have shaman? Divine, I guess, would be religion. So shaman is a mix between a witch and what again? A cleric, I think?
Oh, Oracle.
Oracle. So that would be divine. Yeah, so you can either do knowledge religion or knowledge local.
Oh, local, not arcane?
Arcane would be from arcane spells or psychic spells, which he's not using.
Okay, would be local. But you know what the annoying thing is? I remove my ranks from local.
You don't have religion?
No, but that just allows like, oh, okay, well, I guess I will just take the ones back for local. I don't
Yeah.
need that anymore. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Well, they did know he was slums, so maybe give me a D100 and I'll see what I can tell you from it. What you would know.
74.
Alright, give me one question you want to know about slums.
6th level spell access from that spirit. So like, there's specifically like 1 extra spell he can cast for with a spirit
Mislead is his 6th level slum spell, which is you become invisible as greater invisibility, and at the same time an illusionary double of you as major image appears. You are then free to go elsewhere as your double moves away. The double appears within range, blah, blah, blah. First round, you can make the figment appear superimposed perfectly over your own body, so observers do not notice the image appearing, and you turning invisible. You and the figment can move in different directions. The double moves at your speed and can talk and gesture as if it were real, but it cannot attack or cast spells, though it can pretend to do so.
Or wasn't that?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
what
it's
check
definitely
would I
a
need
spell
make
to...
You had the idea of him like suddenly going from there to the other place. That would be what, religion? Or local, you said?
I'll just give it to you because it's like the one thing you want to know, and it's a staple of this spirit is why he took it. It's a spirit ability called Doors to Everywhere. A shaman can step through any door and instantly exit through another door, regardless of what spell this functions as. It can transport only you, and both departure and arrival must be to an adjacent door or similar opening. Initially, this functions as Jester's John. At 9th level, you can do it as Dimension Door. At 14th level, you can do it as per Tree Stride, treating all doors as generic coniferous trees. You can use this ability 3 times per day.
The feeling that I have here was that it couldn't be dimensional door, because again that is site based, right?
Let's
What
check.
it would have been. So it would seem like it would have to be the 14th level version, right?
Let me double check Dimension Door. Dimension Door.
Oh wait, that dimension door, not dimension slide. Yeah, fuck them.
Dimension Door. You instantly transfer yourself and creature to any spot within range. You always
There
must
could be
arrive
a
exactly at the spot desired, whether by simply visualizing the area or by stating direction. So you don't need to see it, you just need to know it and visualize
Yeah,
it.
and it's his fucking home.
Yeah.
And it's not a spell to cast that?
It is a standard action.
It's a standard action. But he also casts a spell.
Indeed.
The fuck?
Yeah, I mean, there's items that let you cast
What
spells.
What level is stone melting?
Stone shape is a level. Oh, I can just search it. Stone shape is a level 3 spell. With your knowledge of arcane, it's a simple thing with a quicken rod. You can swift action, third level.
Yeah. So it's like quicken for line on and right. Yeah, if you use a rod though. So it's like there's no way he wasted a 7th level on this. No, with the rod it is just pop a charge and this spell from third and lower cannot be quickened.
Indeed.
That would be the way. Okay. I'm still gonna have to play hide and seek with this motherfucker. Okay. How far off the ground am I currently?
You're in the center of the roof. If you were to instantly like jump down from here, I would say 12 feet maybe.
Okay, so acrobatics on my, I might not take any damage basically.
Yeah.
Well, I can't approach him for several minutes because of anti-fucking light shell. Well, the closest part I can get to, John.
Mm-hmm.
We're running.
Yeah, you'll have to use some movement and like long jump or something, or you can use your haste boots. Yeah, which direction you want to go?
The closest, basically, towards where there'll be more woods. So I don't think it's south, because I think that was a lot down there where it wasn't. So basically, towards more, like, dense forest. That'll also quickly get me down to the ground, so not like north, which leads me into the courtyard. That, no.
So the problem with this is if you retreat that far, he may just return to body and teleport away, and the mission is a failure. Because he's not going to just sit here and let you come back after his spells are gone.
Yeah, right. Fuck, that's the annoying thing. I actually can't do shit with him currently. That's the problem, though, because of anti-fucking light shell.
I know. I was debating kind of holding back to give you kind of a chance, but it's his character. I have to play it
like,
to the best.
Currently, I can't do shit. I can go and just go on a wall, basically. Which actually is the other thing. Go and hammer on a wall.
If you want, you can retreat, but then yeah, we'll have to do this one, like continue this session another day where you try again. Because yeah, he's gonna teleport away and he'll move locations and shit, and you're gonna have to wait till they find him again.
I would have to disappoint my king, but that might have to be the thing. We were underprepared for this.
Yeah.
Like, we now have a lot more knowledge of shit he can do, which makes it an issue. Like, the best assassin wouldn't really be able to get to him at this point.
Yeah, that's why he has become one of the best assassins in this world right now.
Because you can't kill him either.
Alright, is that the plan? Retreat and try again another day? Fight to live another day?
It might be, honestly, bring the information back home. Because this is a lot of important shit to know. That he has the ability to cast anti-life shell.
Is that your final answer?
I'm trying to think of this anyway. Like, the only other way is I will have to stall him for several minutes.
Yep. Or find a way to the real body. And
which, currently, I have the feeling it's behind that wall.
Most likely.
And there isn't really a way to get in there unless, like, chipping away at a wall.
Yeah.
Unless this man, for some dumb reason now, have made a secret thing into there.
Highly doubt it. Since he
Yeah,
has the ability to
that
shape
seems like the
stone.
dumbest shit. Like, I have all these things that people can't get to me, but where I hide my body, I have like a secret passes into for some reason. That just immediately sounds dumb.
Yeah.
So
Especially
yeah,
since
I
you've seen
think
he can shape stone.
yeah, like it has to be retreat. Anything else
I
seems
respect
silly.
it. I respect it. You playing to the actual character. Most people just want to go ham and die. Because you most certainly would die.
No. His mission is to kill this guy, but also there is no reason to basically say, well, I can't actually kill him, so let me just go die. Huh? I have important information now that is like vital to bring back. If he will,
Aluvial will not
if
pursue you as he is already. He was quite a paranoid character. If he saw an assassin get in his area, he's immediately, if you're running away, he will retreat, find a new location, set up operations somewhere else.
yeah, like I know he's gonna teleport, so I'm not even gonna stake out the fucking place properly.
Yeah.
I will stake out a little bit, like retreat, but then kind of come back and stake out to see, like, if I see him, maybe leave. But I will doubt that. I'm guessing he's just gonna fucking teleport. Cause
Yeah.
Shaman's teleport.
I was just gonna say you can give me a spellcraft as you hide in the woods. You can hear his spell casting. If you're listening and staying close enough, you can hear a spell quite quickly after your retreat. If you give me a spellcraft, I can tell you what spell it is. Oh, nice.
I know if it's from the gods themselves, mate.
You hear him cast this such spell.
Transform via plants. You can add any normal plant equal to your size and larger. So that's probably the giant fucking plants that are in the garden or in the center there.
Perhaps.
I pass energies into a plant of the same kind in a single round, regardless of distance separating the two. The plant must be alive. Okay, so that's one thing. Kill the plants. I know that. That's fucking important.
If you want to get rid
If
of
I
his
poison,
escape route.
yeah, basically poison the plants, they now become fucking dead. I don't think he's now suddenly just gonna go in there and start his game. So that's one thing. That's important knowledge. If you're uncertain of the location of a particular destination, you mean destination. Okay, so basically, if he just knows where he has other plants, because he has multiple save files, of course he does. You can bring along objects as long as the weight doesn't exceed the maximum load. Plant species is a no. Oh, it also takes him around. And if you kill the plant when he entered, he fucking dies. Like, if you can kill it within the round.
Sure.
That's what I'm guessing, right? Because the way that I understand it is that he enters it, and then a round later he goes away from said plant. That's the way at least I would understand this. Right? And that it isn't that it takes you a round to cast it to then get in. I'm guessing like it's a... Because it doesn't say actually an action on it, it just says duration around. So that's what I'm guessing it's a standard action. But it takes a round for you to go from this thing to a new plant.
Yeah, I would say you cast the spell, and during the one round casting time, quote unquote, you're in the plant, like teleporting.
Yeah. And that is where if you destroy that plant, they die.
Yeah.
Okay. I have ideas. Bombs sadly don't exist. Not time the bombs, but that was a...
They do.
Video.
They do.
Time the bombs?
Yeah, that's not hard to do. You just need a long enough fuse and you time it. And there's delayed fireball spells that could be made. I'm sure there's items that do the same thing. So you quote unquote time bomb. He has a spell that's basically bombs that are timed as well. Anyway.
Okay, what's he behind this wall? Now this location is going to be mute now after all.
Yeah, I'm going to give you that sort of information off stream. That's not
Okay.
in character / in game knowledge you should have.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
just trying to say what else knowledge you would have on the record, so I can reference this, so I know what you should know in the future.
Well,
Um,
we know that the way he public source was is that he uses basically the thing he can do 3 times a day. That is why how he basically just comes and goes wherever he wants because of a several amount of doors.
yeah,
Okay, actually, I would go back and investigate now this entire fucking place after he leaves.
fair enough. So
Specifically the
yeah, you can
tower.
see.
I'm gonna see if there's a fucking door up there.
Yeah, you can see that there's doors there. You can see that there is a melded archway where the wall was, so he clearly opened it up. So you can piece together whatever assumptions you want to make from that. And the shadow demons are still there, so you can just like move around without them.
Yeah, like it won't take me long to get through like scoping this entire place out within this and shit.
Yeah, and then you can also take your time and use your sight to see. Basically, you can piece together how he was basically telling the demons where you were because he has overlapping alarms, so he could like pinpoint you moving locations. And then, so
So
he
it was
every time
like
you entered an area, he would know. So he overlapped his alarms so that every like move would be in
so
entering. And,
basically you need something to against alarm. That is important if you want to deal with this guy. You need some way to basically
sure.
get through the alarm somehow.
Yeah, but you can see there are different types of alarms placed. There's invisibility alarm. There's selective alarm. There's alarm. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of alarms.
What is it? What is it? Why would you not just use a normal alarm instead of an invisibility alarm? Like, does alarm not trigger if you're invis?
No. Invisibility alarm only triggers if you're an invisible creature.
An
Alarm
trigger
triggers
fucking
no matter
anything.
what. And
Okay.
then I think selective alarm. I forgot what that one does, but let me just. I think this might designate a creature or something.
Yeah, okay, so I'm guessing is where do I find the invisible alarms?
Hold on. Instead of being triggered whenever a tiny creature enters the ward area, you can set the triggering condition as you wish. So yeah, just
so like medium creatures only.
yeah, or
Instead of, like,
alignment,
a
or
fucking rat entered. Fuck.
yeah, exactly. So sorry, what was the question? Where are the invisibility alarms?
Yeah.
Literally everywhere. This whole place is like coated in all these alarms.
Okay, so there isn't actually normal alarms. It is like invisibility
Well,
alarms.
it's all three.
Oh, so
They're all like overlapping zones and just covering the whole area of this place.
Why the? Okay, see, I can understand maybe invisibility alarm. Wait, no. Okay, I guess. Why would you have other alarms on top of a normal alarm? That part I don't.
Because you get information. If the invisibility alarm only triggers, you know that there's an invisible creature.
But
If
the normal alarm would also trigger.
Right.
Oh no, it would be the normal alarm and the invis alarm trigger.
So now you know someone is invisible, not just walking around.
And you have a selective being mediums, like, okay, it's not a rodent that enter, it is a person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically he gets a whole shit ton of information from you just stepping foot in the place.
But then I'm just trying to figure out, why still have the normal alarm?
Just, why not?
I guess, because like... Because all the other
anything he didn't think of.
Getting.
Something he couldn't think of. Maybe a druid wild shapes into a rat, and he wasn't no rats in there. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I guess he knows if rat enters.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, you surmise that.
I go to the chests.
He
He wouldn't have had fucking time to get all that shit with him. Plus, he can't. He can't go his components.
Yeah, you can check. There are a multitude of things in there, but I mean, I'm not gonna go through it now. But it's just
basically this is
coins.
He's just gonna bring it.
Yeah, it's just it's wealth. It's just a certain amount of wealth. I mean, are you taking this?
I'm gonna fucking use this to get better shit to try and kill this fucker. Yes.
I'm
gonna kill him with his own wealth.
Yeah, there's just something I want to warn you about that you probably would be aware of with shamans. I'm trying to find if I close the page or not. I just want to read the thing so I don't make a mistake. Because this is also something this character would frequently do.
Fucking booby trapped.
Kind of. Oh, I must have closed it when I reopened it.
I mean, I did find it fucking weird. There was just like magical items and shit galore to just take. It's like that.
So you would know I guess you wouldn't know this initially, so you take it, and you will quickly learn that you
Well, okay.
suddenly.
When I look at it, do I sense any like? I can also like spellcraft and stuff. So that if he's cast anything on it,
Yeah, give me a spellcraft check. Yeah, you can tell that there are assorted amount of coins in here that are cursed.
and the same for the magical items, I'm guessing.
Yeah, a bunch of these magical items are cursed. The next bearer of the coin will take a -2 on all saving throws and skill checks as long as you hold the coin on your person. Once the coin leaves your person, the curse ends. 8th level, the penalty is -4.
Well, it's an 8th level spell.
No, it's a hex or whatever you want to call it for shamans.
Ah, okay, it's a hex.
It's called Bad Penny.
Is everything cursed or just some of it?
If you take the time to look through it, there are just like random hundreds of coins that are cursed within the loot. So you can like piece out the cursed coins and take the rest of the loot.
I'm just like gonna take it and then like at one point like stop down and then like take it down. I'm not gonna do it while here.
Sure.
Because here his shadow demons are still with him. Makes sense?
Yeah. So I mean, you can't really stand still for long unless you want to fight shadow demons because they're going to.
That's what I mean. Like why I'm taking like shit with me.
So you see it. How can you carry? Do you have strength to carry all this shit? How are you carrying all this shit?
Thank you for pointing that thing out to me. The magical items that aren't cursed. Are there anything that seems a particular interest?
Everything here is like 10k and below in value. Nothing super expensive.
I'll take a few magical items that seems the most expensive, but aren't cursed. Because of that I can carry a bit more of.
Just rounding character sheet, you have 10k extra wealth.
Oh.
Anything else?
I scout the entire layout as much as I can.
Yeah, it's the same thing that's going to happen. You can stay somewhere, but the shadow demons will come there like 6 seconds later, so you just are constantly moving.
He's still giving them information via the
He's still well, if you're still looking around, yeah, he'll still get the alarm pings, and he'll just keep telling them to go where you are, basically. So yeah, you can just do 6 seconds, look around, 6 seconds, and you can keep like walking around. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or?
No, just getting an idea of like the layout, even though that's not gonna be that important anymore. But also that I find stumble upon the scrolls you had. I actually take a visit in there.
Sure. It's gonna be hard to do, right? So, are you just gonna grab them?
Yeah, I can like quickly in there see are there anything that's cursed.
Scrolls aren't really cursed. I don't think. I don't think you can curse a scroll. No, yeah, so you'll need read magic or something to read them eventually.
Well, yeah.
You can just pocket, you can say 5 scrolls, but they're all like 5th level and below.
Okay, that's fine. Might be useful to form on my brothers.
Yeah. Anything else?
Look at us. Nope. Check out the layout. If I don't find any other interesting runes with shit,
nope.
We fucking bounce the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you can leave with some of his loot, and we can pick this up eventually whenever we have time for another one shot. There'll be obviously
but it comes down to you. It's always down to you
because there will be years before they can find another place where he is. But not 20 years. It'll be shorter, but still, it'll take years.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG. Thanks for playing, Christian. I'm surprised I didn't get to kill you. I didn't expect you to be so cowardice, but you live to fight another day.
I call it smart. I learned important information.
Yeah. Anticlimactic, though. But yeah,
Maybe.
That's all there is to it, and I'm going to close the stream. GG.
Yeah.